Good day, everyone. You are welcome to another session of Sunday School lesson for March 15, 2026. I am Rhoda Yahaya. Our topic for this Sunday is giving generously. And we are going to be learning from Deuteronomy chapter 15, verses 4 to 6, chapter 15, verses 7 to 11, and Matthew chapter 25, verses 42 to 45. Giving generously can strengthen relationships, bless others, and build trust, and provoke others to praise God. The Bible records that it is more blessed to give than to receive. This lesson focuses on God's motive for instructing His people to care for their neighbors as a means of showing compassion and reflecting His heart. We're looking at historical and theological background now. We're going to start with a journey of instruction. After 430 years in Egypt, God sent Moses to lead the Israelites toward the promised land, giving them specific instructions on how to live once they arrived. Then we have the heirs to the promise. Christians have been grafted into the family of God through Jesus Christ, making them heirs to the blessings given to Abraham. Then the early church lifestyle. The early believers exemplified communal responsibility by adopting a lifestyle of sharing, which effectively reduced poverty in their community. Now to the lesson explained. We have three subsections, and the first one is God's instruction about giving. Deuteronomy 15, 4 to 6. God instructed the Israelites to care for one another by cancelling the debts of their brothers every 7 years. He promised that if they fully obeyed, there will be no needy or poor people among them, because the Lord would richly bless them in the land He had given them. The key takeaways. Number 1, obedience unlocks blessing. The fulfillment of God's promise of abundance is directly tied to the people's willingness to obey His commands regarding generosity. Number 2, debt cancellation as relief. God's original intention for His people was a system where poverty is reduced through periodic financial relief for the indigent. Then the third one is stewardship of the land. Prosperity in the land is a gift from God intended to be shared to ensure no one is left in lack. The second lesson explained is God's command to cater for the poor, and that's in Deuteronomy 15, 7 to 11. God provided a condition to reduce poverty. The people must not harden their hearts or shut their hands against those in need. Moses instructed them to be open-handed towards their brothers and sisters, assuring them that meeting the needs of the poor will bring God's blessing upon their work. What are the key takeaways? Number 1, intentional compassion. Believers must be intentional about showing compassion to the poor and needy rather than ignoring them. And number 2 is that unity of heart, is that of unity of heart and mind. Like the early church in Acts 4:32, a culture of generosity creates an environment where every believer, every member of the community is cared for. Then we have a spirit of solidarity. Actively engaging in the needs of others fosters a spirit of solidarity that aligns with biblical principles. The third lesson, meeting your neighbor's needs, and that is in Matthew 25, 42 to 45. Jesus used a parable to illustrate that genuine faith is reflected in how we treat the people we encounter daily. He warned that neglecting to help those in need, whether the hungry, the thirsty, the stranger, or the sick, is equivalent to neglecting Jesus Himself. The key takeaways, the proof of faith. The true proof of a believer's faith is found in their daily actions toward those who are suffering or underprivileged. Service as worship. Providing for the physical needs of others, provision of food, water, clothing, hospitality is an act of service directed towards Christ. And the third one is accountability for mercy. Every believer will be rewarded or judged based on their acts of mercy, as heaven keeps a record of how we serve the least of these, just like Jesus said. Practical points for action. Number 1, the mission's strategy. Review your giving habits and design a strategy to give more to missions and evangelism, just as the Macedonian church gave. Number 2, acts of mercy. Seek daily opportunities to serve and uplift others, understanding that no act of help is too small. And the third one is personal commitment. Make a personal commitment to continually give generously and cheerfully to help neighbors in need. And our closing thoughts will be that we have to serve others. By serving others, we reflect the love and teachings of Christ, contributing to a more compassionate and just society. Thank you so much for standing with us. We hope you have been blessed. Have a good day.